Who had the fatal confrontation with Maria Lauterbach? Was it Cesar Lorian or his wife, Christina? It's the question Lorian's attorney posed today on this first day of testimony in the murder trial. Back here at the Down East Holiday Show, 8th year for this event. And, you know, we talk a little bit about obviously shopping for Christmas, but if you don't like to shop and you like to taste some wine, well, look at what we have right here. 9 at 11, it's a story that's hard to believe. A woman injured after a stampede of deer rush over her when she saw them charge at her. And Marvin has more on a sunny, dry, and relatively mild Friday, but then changes are on the way. Details after Jay. It's hard to believe that something as simple as sunscreen can be a lifesaver. But take it from those who've had skin cancer. They say sunscreen can make the difference between life or death. Bertie County authorities say they have arrested a man for this weekend shooting of two brothers, one who died.
When you have some of the problems that I've got, you just have to learn different ways to accomplish the task.
These are the hands of someone affected by Agent Orange, and these are the feet. But this isn't just one person, and neither of them were alive when the Vietnam War was going on. Yet both say they suffer from the side effects. Jerry and Josh Avery are the son and grandson of a Vietnam veteran the government says was exposed to the toxic chemical. Jerry was conceived after his father got back from war, unaware of his exposure until Jerry was born with a bilateral cleft palate, deformities, and without tear ducts, all symptoms of Agent Orange.
Over time, it's just part of life. It's part of my life, and it's part of what I have to do.
Jerry's father stayed in the Navy for 20 years to, in part, help pay for Jerry's 30 surgeries. It wasn't until after the birth of his son, Josh, that Jerry found out his father's exposure to Agent Orange had given him a hereditary gene that would pass on the deformities. Jerry Avery says this situation at times has made him feel like he's alone in a field, but he says his main weapon of defense has been positivity.
I'm not trying to find blame. I'm not trying to point fingers. But the reality of our society and our world is that decisions have been made many years ago to do something that will forever impact our country and our world and the citizens that live within that world, and we have to deal with it.
They pick on me, but I just don't do nothing to them.
Dealing with it is a pretty tough thing for this 11-year-old, not only emotionally, but physically, too. Josh was born with all the deformities his dad suffered, as well as kidney and bladder troubles. So when it comes to treatment for his son, he's familiar.
You're not the first one that's ever had to do this. You won't be the last. I've been there and I've done it, and I'll be here with you as you go through it.
Problem is, finding the money to pay for the treatment is a bit tricky. Josh, who's already had 12 surgeries, will need about double that until his healing is complete. Medicaid has paid for much of Josh's surgery thus far, but it's since run out. And with a price tag of $250,000 a year, paying even 20% through medical benefits is way out of the Avery's budget. And he's looking to the government to step up.
I don't want monetary benefits. I'm not after that. All I want to be able to do is to take care of him and get him the medical treatment that he needs.